Hello, good morning students. Today we have to discuss distribution concept. It is already well known in India the power system operating under integrated model. But as per the world challenges, the electricity becomes very important. The electricity technology is also goes on changing as per requirement of consumers demand. The demand of electricity day by day increasing, hence it is more challenging to the power system engineers to meet such a demand. Hence, in this respect, integrated power system model can be changed to decentralized power system model. Hence, generation, transmission and distribution networks are to be planned with private participation encouragement. So, first of all, we have to see what is the distribution. The generation stations are planned where the energy resources are available. From the generating station, electricity power is evacuated through the transmission lines, and finally through the distribution lines it reaches to the consumer's point. Hence, distribution is a part of electricity delivery infrastructure. It is mainly consists transmission lines, but it is related to consumer end point view, that is low voltage distribution points. Hence, the distribution systems are transmission lines are used to distribute the electricity at consumer's point. Hence, it distributes the electricity to the consumer point. It mainly includes sub-transmission lines less than 132 kV, distribution lines, power lines and low voltage substations and low voltage lines. It may be around less than 1 kV, that is 1000 volts. Supply of electricity is more desired to the consumers with high quality and reliability. Otherwise, consumer may deselect, because all consumer electrical equipments are needed high quality of supply. If any variation in the supply or any variation in frequency, that will affect the performance of electrical installations of consumers. Hence, the distribution station is saturated due to the faultical some interferences or theft of energy or some transmission losses also. Hence, in this respect, the existing transmission system should be modified. To modify the existing system, some rules and regulations are to be changed. Hence, a strong reform is required. In this section, we have to discuss point number 1, distribution deregulation. Hence, it is already understood from the previous slide the need of reforms, the need of reframes, rules and regulations are to be changed. In this respect, the national power policy emphasizes high voltage distribution system, because if we are using high voltage distribution system, some technical points have to be observed. Point number 1, the losses are reduced. In other words, efficiency of transmission line increases. Then prevention of theft and voltage profile is improved, and better energy consumer service. If reliability is good, if quality is good, cost is good, the consumer needed such type of service. Then microgrids are entertained to supply the electricity from remote villages or isolated villages where long transmission line may be required, or it may be hilly area. In such cases, microgrids are very much needed. This is also one of the rules. Third point, as per Electricity Act 2003, now utility moves from integrated power system to centralized power distribution system, that is unbundled model. It is also called decentralized model. That means in integrated model all are linked to the central power. Generation is linked, transmission is linked, distribution is linked. Only consumers have to receive the power. But here in unbundled model, we are offering generation company separate, transmission companies separate, distribution companies separate, energy service companies separate. That means private participation is entertained as per the set of rules and regulations of nation. Private participation is entertained, which makes the system effectively and efficiently. As per Electricity Act 2003, more than one distribution company can be allowed in the same area with his own distribution network. That means it is one of the rule is passed, which is very much useful to the private companies. That means in only one area already existing our government generation, transmission, distribution companies there. In that area only private companies are entertained. With their own distribution networks. Hence, tomorrow we can expect in Bijapur only Tata electricity lines are available, Reliance electricity lines are available, some Ahmedabad or Bijapur city lines are available. Hence, consumers are free to select their electricity. Open access growth is also permitted. As per section 42 Electricity of 2003, open access is permitted to consumers. That means more number of companies are also participating, that is also encouraged. In the distribution companies in India, generally we are having two types of businesses, one wire business, another one retail business. So, wire business, it is mandatory, it is monophyletic, it is integrated system, it has generation, it has transmission, it has distribution with a certain set of regulations, and with the tariff structures, return is there, earning is also there. Wire business already existing. Second one falls, second one comes under retail business. It is very important. Already you are seeing that retail price in the market of different goods, it is daily changing. It may depends upon export and import situations, on the demand situations. So, retail business, tomorrow in coming days electricity also expected in retail business market. Hence, consumers are free to choice to select their supply from multiple companies. It purchases, the company may purchase the electricity in bulk and supply to the consumers. This is very important. And in Indian market, both businesses are entertained. That is number one wire business, number two retail business. Both are utilized in Indian market system. All wire businesses are common carries. It is already existing. It carries the power and the consumers will paid on the reasonable rate. Then number suitable earning is also there. But very interesting is retail business. Retail business could be developed to open. It is in spot market, open to multiple companies. Participation of multiple companies in the same area, but the consumer may choose their supply. For example, in Bijapur only, Tata service is there, government service is there, Reliance service is also there, then Bijapur service is there. Then consumers are not mandatory to use only government service. Tomorrow they may use any private company also. Hence, consumer choice is available. the consumer choice is available, then he can decide on his cost, on his reliable, on the continuous availability of supply. He can choose on different parameters. The cost efficiency depends upon number of competitors. The cost, if more number of competitors are available, cost may come down and the consumer may enjoy. For example, a consumer staying in Rajasthan, he wants to purchase the power from neighbor state of Delhi, then it is allowed. He can use the power in Rajasthan, either he can purchase the power from Delhi, but he has to pay some wheeling charges across two states. Second important concept is distribution planning principles. What principles the distribution needs? Number one, it is more economical to transfer the high voltage in distribution lines. The high voltage can provide lower cost per kilowatt of transportation charges. This is very important. Second point, electricity travels as per application of Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law. Point number 3, electricity follows through the least resistance or least impedance path. It is also one of the important principle. Then voltage drop occurs from source to load or source to locations. That means at receiving end voltage falls as compared to sending end voltage. Sending end voltage is more, then receiving end voltage is less due to relation of voltage drops, voltage drop in the lines. Number 5, every network has two ingredients. One is called nodes, another one is called connections. Point number 6, power delivered with low service voltages. Power delivered with low service voltages. In general, it may be 440 to 230 volts, 3 phase 400 or 440 bar 230 volts. Again, in rural areas 3 phase L1 kV bar 0.41 kV. In urban areas, it is 3 phase L1 kV bar 0.415 kV. 7. In HV distribution, L1 bar 0.415 kilowatt transformers are used. It is already well known fact. Transformers, number of transformers are used between generation to consumer point. Here finally for distribution level, step down transformers L1 kV bar 0.415 kV is used. In rural area, the length of the line is more. In such cases, low voltage distribution lines are encouraged. And operation maintenance charges depends on number of shutdowns. Number of shutdowns will depends on operation of the power system. If improper operation of the power system results increase in operation and maintenance charges. If any equipment is not properly handled with their specifications, then system becomes in abnormal condition. Abnormal condition of operation results shutdown. If shutdown occurs, some power system equipments are going to affect. Hence, to replace such equipments, O&M charges will increase. And another important thing is, all equipments are to be worked with their specified rating, nominal voltage. If equipments are not working with their specified voltage, for example, if equipment working with increased voltage, it will affect on power factor of the equipment, one of the important point. Then demand response management. We are having two types of management, supply side management and demand response management. Demand side management means load side management. Load side management means consumer side management. The consumer can control their loads effectively by using efficient controls, by changing their efficiency equipments, by changing their methods. Hence, by implementing consumer controls, it will affect the economy of nation. Last point, electricity market. If sufficient grid links are available or sufficient grid links are designed, in coming days electricity market come in the nation. That is next option. This market structure main object is to distribute the electricity for every consumer of nation. That means where excess electricity is available, where deficit electricity is available, hence collect the power from excess electricity area and to distribute the electricity to deficit area. It is possible only construction of electricity market. Thank you to one and all.